all day long. And for more weekend fun, head to the 2K Beach Party on Saturday, Sunday, and
the Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans. He said, "I've been here the longest with the possible exception of the security guard. There was a ball boy who was here before me, but now he's one of our coaches." Kevin, he's still all in and trying to help the Big Easy get back to the playoffs.
Terrific. David, thanks. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Left side, Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Ball's knocked loose. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's in there.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Outside Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
LeBron with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Holiday. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Inside, here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now here's Drummond. James fires from way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Giannis against Davis. James outside. Giannis grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Middleton inside the three-point line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one's good. James.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Bucks leading by 8. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. He's checked in for the Lakers. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. LeBron against Middleton. Over Middleton. Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Holiday inside the line. Offensive rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Davis, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, James misses.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way, and he gets the bucket.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Now here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. James has got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passes it to Connaughton. Kicks to Tucker. Here's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Harrell finds James. Left side, Davis. Shoots over Tucker. Again, Los Angeles. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Here's Holiday, and Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Yep, that one goes.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And stolen by James. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Ahead. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Everyone on D looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in.
A shot.
That one misses for Davis.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. To the left side wing. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Poke loose. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kuzma, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Holiday. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Here's Connaughton. Dishes it to Forbes. 4 seconds left. Basket, good. Forbes has got his second basket of the game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Caruso. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job. You got to get it done. But I'm just, I'm happy from all that experience that we learned. And we came back and we have a goal in our head. We're motivated.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Gasol finds Morris. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Los Angeles with another miss. Bucks leading by 7. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Portis. Horton Tucker, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Marc Gasol. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Connaughton, defended by Drummond. Connaughton passes to Portis. 6 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Portis has got his first basket.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
On the wing, Morris. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Bucks. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to DiVincenzo. Releases. And the shot is long. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Horton Tucker. Buries it down low. Horton Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Platoon swap here for the Lakers. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. High post, Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Holiday attacking, and Holiday throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
But they get it back. And here's LeBron outside. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 10. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Giannis against Davis. And they double up Davis. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him to the paint. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Bucks leading by 11. Middleton outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And that one falls for Middleton. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Davis, following the three-point attempt by Giannis. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's not going to go for him. Davis with some nice D. Lakers trail by 11. James in the post, guarded by Holiday. Shoots from the baseline, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, for LeBron, I think that mid-range shot is an important one for him to have in his bag. It keeps the defense honest.
Middleton against LeBron. And here's Middleton. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points are bonus.
The 3 hits it from three-point range. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Feeds it to Harrell. Another shot. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Anthony Davis, clearly a team-first guy. He's got special talent, but he's not afraid to share the ball either.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
All night long, Giannis has been so productive, utilizing all of his physical abilities, devastating effect, wearing out a defense, just running through him, dunking over him, pushing people around. They're struggling to cope with his talents.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Lakers?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Lakers trail by 8. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked. He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Lopez with the steal. Holiday finds Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
DiVincenzo against Caldwell-Pope. And the shot goes down. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And here's James outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
A wide open look here for Holiday. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from James.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A second chance effort. In deep. Davis drops it in. He's got 12.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Timeout called the Bucks. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018? But he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 3. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Connaughton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Connaughton's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Milwaukee leading by 6. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
What's up?
Definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Lakers trail by 9. Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And both free throws good for Kuzma. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a clever offensive player. Gasol is especially crafty at finding ways to draw contact while shooting.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
First one falls for him.
There aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
Gasol hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The Lakers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Here's Connaughton, guarded by Kuzma. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Lakers trail by 7. To the right side. This one for 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Got that one up quick. Forbes has got 7.
And as a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. When he gets those chances, he'll convert.
Now here's Harrell. He's got 6. Schroeder finds Kuzma. From deep. And it's Schroeder missing. Bucks leading by 10. Outside Holiday. Pass to Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. To end the run. Kuzma can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The feed to Forbes. And the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Brooke Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Brent Forbes. .41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. In the corner, Harrell with it. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Bucks. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Kuzma, left side. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harrell finds Schroeder. At the elbow, it's Gasol. And that one drops for him.
And, you know, Gasol is really superb at scoring over the defense inside. Now, it's not just his height and length, but I think it's his girth, too. He knows how to use every part of his body in close.
Now Holiday. And the rejection by Harrell. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bucks leading by 17. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Brooke Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. DiVincenzo against Caldwell Pope. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
DiVincenzo against Caldwell Pope. 14 feet away. Second shot opportunity.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Here's Lopez, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
Now here's Davis. And it's good, 2 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And stolen by James. Goes up, and James throws it down.
You know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Here's Holiday. Knocked away. Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 17.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Loads it up for Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's LeBron. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Schroeder outside. A 3 from Davis. They get it back. LeBron kicks to Davis. Over to the left wing. Tries again. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Davis.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Davis against Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
James against Middleton. And they double up James. Drummond in the post. Lopez is there. Fires the 3. And the Lakers turn it over again. Milwaukee leading by 18. Here's Holiday, and the wide open shot from DiVincenzo, and it's off from three-point range. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Shoots from the elbow. Another miss by LeBron. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. DiVincenzo against Drummond. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Caldwell Pope outside. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Holiday. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
James against Middleton. Fires for 3. And LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 8 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now here's Middleton.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Caldwell Pope pass to Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Now Holiday after LeBron's 3-pointer that didn't go. Holiday with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo, no good. Davis with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And a deep 3 from James. And again, LeBron missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by Middleton. Nobody near Schroeder. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. To the middle. Here's Teague. It's tipped. To the wing right side. He's covered by Matthews. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Bucks, Jeff T. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Teague.
And Teague is a little reserved, but he's a natural leader, a guy who commands respect, I think, on both ends of the floor.
So he gets them both. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. His three-pointer's off the mark. Knocked loose. And Dudley kicks to Matthews. Here's Caruso. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Giannis, obviously a big matchup tonight. How locked in were you all tonight?
We came out tonight. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We played hard, we played together, and that's why we got the win. And I'm really proud of my teammates.
Well, it was a team effort that led to a big W, man. I appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
I'm a Da Vinci offended. I cracked that Chevy for 40. Off the OA, I cannot know my rose. Ooh, I ain't been broke in a minute. I'm at the mall out of business. I need a swipe in a digit. Calling up Kales. He did 250 on Biddy. It ain't no biggie.